Welcome to Track Limits and Emotional Damage. This week on Around the Circuit, let's talk about the race results at Watkins Glen and all the drama that ensued. Before we get into it, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, and don't forget to drop a comment with all your thoughts.
Or maybe just some of them.
Yeah, some of them. Keep half of them to yourself.
Do we have beef with Kyle?
Well, huh? No, we're not friends with Kyle yet.
No, he hasn't given us.
He hasn't reached out. I'm sure he, after not having such a great last. Well, he didn't do too bad in the last race. I think he ended up like 8th or 9th. But really great race. I mean, if anybody didn't think Shane Van Ginsbergen was a good road course driver. Yeah, right. I know. I don't have any of his hats or anything yet. I haven't gotten around to ordering them. But I mean, the guy was an animal. This guy made up like 30 seconds in 19 laps. I mean, like I had to jump on a call, so I just kind of let it go and jump back in. And I jumped in at right as he went out from his pit stop. And I'm like, why are they pitting him so late?
I know.
I mean, and it clearly shows how much, obviously he's an amazing driver when it comes to road courses and just knows how to really drive. But, just shows how much new tires can really make a difference on the circuit because, McDowell, he was doing the same thing, pit around the same time, put new tires on and ended up, in P2 after everything is said and done. So, that late pit stop was great, but I do think that it wouldn't have been beneficial without Shane's driving yesterday.
What's his name?
Shane Van Ginsbergen. I guess there's a lot of people say SVG. Sometimes I'll say Shane Van Ginsbergen, and I'm like, oh, SVG, so yeah, SVG is what most people refer to.
I just remember someone commented on one of our last videos with him in it, and they're like, who the hell's that? And I didn't know. Maybe they didn't know, or we were saying it wrong, but
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he's, I mean, it's interesting because he definitely dominates on the track courses. I believe he did rally or road courses before in Australia.
That would make sense.
So it makes sense that he's able to do well on these. What I'd love to see is on the oval tracks. He usually doesn't do well on those oval tracks, so I'd love to see. I know he's been working on it and been doing better over the last season, which is great to see. But so hopefully we can take that momentum into, kind of the other tracks. Because, I mean, he's won, what is that, his 5th? Mm-hmm. He's won more races than some of the drivers on the field and some of the more senior drivers on the field. And so it'd be great to see that kind of translate into the ovals to be more competitive. But awesome job. That was so fun to watch. Just like the hunting of a shark just in the background of each turn.
Yeah. I like the road races. They're good.
Yeah. Well, you're going down to Sonoma, right?
Yeah.
Nice.
The most ladylike.
Also, so we kind of went into I will say it's got to be tough for Van Ginsbergen. It's got to be tough for SVG in the sense of people are already assuming that you're going to do really well. So there's this implied assumption that you're going to win. And that's got to be tough. Now, I will say I do love that he just literally hold my beer, went out and did a lap, put a banger out, and was done for the day.
Hold my beer.
Or hold my, he's sponsored by Red Bull, so hold my Red Bull. That's right, yeah.
Bubba Wallace and Bell were having a heated discussion.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Do you know what it was about? I didn't have a chance to look it up.
I just think it was I think it was about Bubba needing to pit and Bell was blocking him or something. I couldn't quite tell. Probably should have looked it up before this video, honestly. But I think we could look it up right now.
Actually, I think I might have it on here. Hold on.
But yeah, it was something he was trying to pit. It was announced on the radio, and then I think Bell got up next to him, and it caused him to do something weird.
Yeah, it looks like
And so I think he was just
trying
kind
to
of pissed.
trying to pit and just got in his way.
But it was a very animated conversation that they were having
It
afterwards.
was,
I mean, Wallace even like touched his chest, I think, like not like aggressively, but like he did was kind of like he was very like, dude, like get out of my face a little bit.
Yeah,
like,
he definitely came back and was like, "What are you doing?"
What the
like,
hell,
He walked
bro?
away and then came back, and I'm like, "Oh, yes." I think it's got to be tough because, and this is where NASCAR gets interesting to me in the sense of like they drive for different teams, but they both drive for Toyota. Toyota. And so, it's this like, now you have two people that are angry at each other within that drive, Toyota, and I doubt it would ever come to anything. But, obviously it's all, being able to appease all the sponsors and the brands, it gets tough, right? So you kind of have to be careful. If he did block him, if he did it on purpose, I mean, that's kind of it's 8 laps to go. I mean, if you're pitting with 8 laps to go, you're not winning the race unless there's a late safety caution that takes out every single other car in the race. I mean, let's call it duck.
Yeah.
So blocking him for that there's really no reason if you did it on purpose.
I think like, what did he finish? Bell finished 21st.
First, yeah.
Okay. Where did Wallace finish? 29th?
29th, I think.
Okay, so maybe he feels like it cost him some spaces or something. I could see that.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like all the drivers are just like hotheads. I don't think there's like a calm driver out there. I think they're like on a scale of 1 to 10, how short is your fuse? Because it's part of the requirements as a driver. But yeah, I think maybe he's just pissed. Maybe he's just blaming it on that. I don't know. I wish like somebody would like lip read it and so that we knew what they were saying. Because I'm kind of curious.
I'm sure we'll get some.
Because he was like heated.
Yeah,
and we could only see it
definitely
from
not, like,
Bubba's side.
behind.
So like we could only see Bubba. Bell's back was to us. And I'm like, I want the other angle. I want to know if he was like making faces at him. So he walked away to give him the high one finger wave. We're like, why did he come back?
Like, right. It was kind of like interesting. And I was like, oh, it was the storm off and then the come back. And I was like, ooh.
But wait.
But yeah, I can understand the frustration. I think the road courses have a lot more frustration because for the drivers that are not well adapted for those types of races, I think it's just that much harder. So tempers flare. I don't know. I need to go back and watch it, but there was a moment there. I think it was Kyle Larson. He hit every car, and then he obviously, it looked like he was having an issue, so he's trying to like figure it out, and he ran into every car, and then it looked like his like steering was broken because the only way he was getting around the track was by running into everybody else, and nobody talked about it throughout the it may have.
He didn't get flagged
like, I was like,
for it?
He did. I don't think he got flagged. He ran into like I mean, he was basically using every other driver as a way to drive, and then all of a sudden just opened it up and started driving again. I'm like, what happened? Why aren't we talking about it? I'm like, you could have, this is going to not necessarily date me, but might only get the reference for some, but you could have put Benny Hill music to that, every time for that, like,
Dude, I don't
1
even get
minute
that
long.
reference.
Huh?
What freaking reference is that?
Yeah, Benny Hill is the like the old like sitcoms with the goofy music where they're like running into things and punching things. That type. Yeah, well, like I said, probably not get the reference. But you could probably put that music, that like kind of like fast paced like circus
like
music of him running into people music. Because he did for like a minute straight.
Bing bong ball.
Yeah, it was. But I didn't see any news about it. I'm like, what happened?
It didn't happen.
It didn't happen. I'm going crazy. I'm going to go find it. I got to go back and watch the race. And I'm going to clip out all the times, like the minute and a half, and be like, whoa.
WTF,
or it could have been crazy.
Bro.
There is a possibility I could be talking about the wrong driver because there's about 5 cars that all look the same to me when they're going fast around.
Oh my God, I know. I wish they would have at least leave the like hood the same, right? Like the rest of it can be same, but leave the front hood sponsor the same. that would help me out big time, NASCAR. If you want to have my back, if you're a girl's girl, just like
just turn the hood into the driver's picture. They can be holding a Coke or a Red Bull or whatever you need them holding on your hood, but it would help us out.
Yeah, it would just help us out, you know. Yeah, I want to know more about that Bubba Wallace. I said I want to know more about what went down.
Yeah, same.
Because I feel like there had to be something more than just him blocking him to pit, right? Like,
well, and did you see? I mean, there was that, and there was also Hocevar and Suarez.
Yeah, they got into it.
So that was, I mean, those are actual teammates. That getting into it. And I mean, you watch the video, and I would be pissed if I was Hocevar. He lost like 4 positions because of it. So was there anything else that like, because I think that
isn't like Kyle Busch on notice too, our favorite person? Didn't he get like you shut up from NASCAR or something?
Yeah, I think NASCAR came back after the last race and decided to change up the penalties to kind of like, we agree. Calm down, everyone. We're going to make it. I think they came back and said, okay, well, yeah, maybe we were a bit out of line and kind of updated their stance on the whole thing that happened the weekend before. That's the only thing I saw with like Kyle Busch. You know, he didn't do bad for, you know, I mean, for what he has been doing. So, but I do think that the other one was like, I could be wrong. Like, and you might be able to help me out here. Road courses, do they have different rules when it comes to cautions? Because there was that Cody Weir crash.
That he didn't get a caution.
And there were actually a few cautions, and there were a few times Joey Logano and was it Logano and I forget who the other driver was, but they spun out on the bus stop. And so it was interesting because I thought like usually they will flag that pretty quickly on the oval track, so I wasn't sure if it's something that they are okay with letting happen for a little bit longer so that people can get back. I did love the, like, I don't know, at the very beginning of the broadcast, they're like, NASCAR has decided not to give a shit about track limits. They're like, we just put shit in the way. We just put shit in the way. If you can't hit it, you can go there.
Yeah, I do think there's like there's some like the rules about cutting corners and stuff, kind of like F1.
Yeah.
But
I get it though. On a road course, if you have 40 cars times 100 laps, probably all of them running track limits every lap, it basically just puts it at even at the end of it. So you're basically counting for an attaboy to say you counted. You know.
Sure. Yeah, I don't know the specificities. How's the word? Specificities.
I can't say that word either.
I don't know
you don't know the like specifics.
Yeah. I don't know the logistics of it like off the top of my head, but I do. Yeah. There is a difference for sure. They do treat it differently.
Yeah. Yeah, it was interesting. It seemed like it seemed like the cars were crashing and spinning out, and they weren't running the yellow flag like they would in a normal race. So, and
it might be because like there might be more time for them to just manually get that stuff off the track really quick. You know, like the people that like run out and like grab the tire and run back. It might not be as, you know, like an oval track. It's like it's in the middle of the track.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So. We got the All-Star race coming up in this weekend in Dover. So it's North Carolina. It's a no points race, but if there were some heated moments this week, could only translate into this weekend. So
especially if it's a no point.
Keep an eye on. Huh?
Bubba Wallace. Especially if it's a no point race, like they really don't have anything to lose, so they might just go like balls out or something. Whatever the saying is.
Yeah, it'll be interesting. I mean, so hopefully we'll get some good racing. Well, that's our show. Don't forget to like, subscribe.
Love you. Bye.